All right, let's look at WASI PC2 or second series, popularly known as the NOV 2025 Further Mathematics, question number 13. Three friends, John, Ade, and Ngozi, attended a job interview. The probabilities that John will secure a job is 70% and that Ngozi will secure a job is 60%. Given that the probability of only one of the three friends securing a job is 29%, we are supposed to find correct two decimal places the probability of A, Ade securing a job, B, two of them securing a job, and then C, all of them securing a job. So this is what we have for question number 13. First, we break this down, okay? So let's say the probability, I'm using PR, probability that John secures a job. I'm using subscript S to show that John securing a job. This is given as 70%, where 70% can also be written as 0.7, okay? Then the probability that Ade secures a job, I'm using AS as secures a job. We don't know that, so we represent that with a variable, let's say X. Then the probability that Ngozi secures a job, this is given as 60%, which can also be written as 0.6, all right? But since we have the probability that John can secure a job, there's a probability that John may not secure the job. So I'm also using probability John with subscript N to show that not secure a job, okay? Let's use that, and that becomes 1 minus the probability of success, which is 0.3, right? The same thing happens to the probability that Ade secures a job. So Ade not securing a job will give us 1 minus X. Then the probability that Ngozi does not secure a job, this is also going to be 1 minus the probability of success over there, and this gives us 0.4. So we've broken the question down, all right? Now they are asking us to, they are also making a statement here that given that only one of the three friends securing a job is 29%, only one. So we are supposed to find that of Ade, where Ade we are representing with X, right? So let's say we are starting with question A. The probability that only one secures the job, okay, this has been given in the question as 29%, which is also the same as 0.29, all right? So let's see how to get the probability that only one of them will secure the job. I'm going to use the letters first, then I explain further mathematically, all right? So let's see, if only one of them will secure the job, that means at every point in time, two of them will not secure the job. If they are saying the probability that only one, let me go up for you to see, only one of the three friends secures the job, it means at every point in time, two of them may not secure the job. Two of them may not secure the job. So let's see how to do that combination there, all right? So let's see, the first one, we can have the probability, let's do it this way. We can have the probability that, let's start with John. John will secure the job, but then Ade will not secure the job, and then Ngozi will also not secure the job. This is the first possibility. There's another possibility that we can have the probability where John will not secure the job, but rather Ade will secure the job, and then Ngozi will also not secure the job. So even these two instances shows that only one of them secures here, or only one of them secures here. The next one, we are going to have the probability where John will not secure the job, Ade will also not secure the job, okay, will not secure the job, so N. Ade will also not secure the job, but then this time around, Ngozi is going to secure the job, and they are saying this gives us 0.29. So mathematically, we are going to write down or put down our figures, all right? So let's see. The probability that John secures a job is 0.7. We have 0.7 times Ade not securing the job is going to be 1 minus X, right? That's Ade not securing the job. And then Ngozi not securing the job is also 0.4. So we have this first possibility. Then we have the next possibility where John does not secure the job, which is 0.3. But then Ade secures the job, which is X. And then Ngozi does not secure the job. Ngozi does not secure the job, and that's giving us 0.4. All right. So we have this as our second possibility. Then the last possibility, John not securing the job is 0.3. Ade not securing the job is 1 minus X. And then the last one, which is Ngozi securing the job, which is 0.6. So these are three possibilities, and then we equate it to our 0.29. All right. So we are going to deal with some serious decimal features over here. Okay. So let's see. For the first one, 0.4 by 0.7. This gives us 0.28. We're going to have in the first bracket 0.28 multiplying 1 minus X. Okay. So there's everything for the first one. We come to the second one, we have 0.3 by 0.4, and then that gives us 0.12 multiplying X, so 0.12X, okay. Then the last one, we have 0.3 multiplying 0.6, and this gives us 1.8 multiplying what? Sorry, I said 1.8, sorry, 0.18, sorry, 0.18, 0.18 multiplying, I have 1 minus X, and this gives me 0.29. All right. So let's take it step by step. When we multiply or when we expand this bracket, we're going to get 0.28 minus 0.28x. Then I have positive 0.12x. Okay. Then I move on. I have 0.18 minus 0.18x. And this gives me 0.29. You see how it works here after expanding everything. So now the next thing is to group like terms. I have negative 0.28x, then I have positive 0.12x, then I have negative 0.18x again. Then I'm going to group the constants, which is 0.29. When 0.18 goes, I have negative 0.18. Then the next one becomes negative 0.28, right? So let's see, we have 1, 2, we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, good. All right, so now let's simplify our figures there. We have negative 0.28 plus 0.12 and then negative 0.18. This gives us negative 0.34x, okay? And then when we check from the right hand side, we have 0.29 minus 0.18 minus 0.28, okay? And this gives us negative 0.17, all right? So to find the value of x, we divide both sides by the coefficient of x. So my x becomes negative 0.17 divided by negative 0.34, all right? So now let's see, dividing this gives me, divided by 0.34, that gives me positive 1 out of 2, which is also 0.5, right? Now leaving our answer in two decimal places. We know that x is the probability that Ade secures a job. We represented it over here, right? So let's see. Let me just go and represent this. Gives me 0.5, right? And then this is also going to be 1 minus 0.5 gives me 0.5 again over here, right? So now let's present our answer. Therefore, the probability that Ade secures the job is now is going to be, they are saying in 2 decimal places, so this becomes 0.50. All right, so this is the answer I have for the question number 13A. Okay, let's move on to B. They are saying two of them secures a job. Two of them secures a job. If two of them secures a job, then it means at every point in time, one of them will not secure the job. All right, so we need these figures over here. Let's see. B, the probability that only two of them secures the job. Only two of them secures the job. Let's do our expansion here. We're going to do the same thing as we did for the first one. We're going to have the probability that, let's say first, John secures the job, and then Ade secures the job. There's only two of them. That means Ngozi will not secure the job, right? We can also have another possibility where John secures the job, Ade will not secure the job, but Ngozi will secure the job. So here it is only John and Ngozi, right? Then we can have the third possibility where John will not secure the job, but then Ade and then Ngozi will secure the job. So at every point in time, we have two people securing the job. This is what they are talking about, okay? So let's see. We're going to put everything together now that we have the values of X. John securing the job is 0.7 times Ade securing the job is 0.5. Then the last one, Ngozi not securing the job is 0.4. So this gives us the first bracket. The second possibility, we have John securing the job, which is 0.7. Ade not securing the job is still 0.5. Then Ngozi securing the job gives me 0.6. Then the last possibility, John not securing the job is 0.3. Ade securing the job is 0.5 again. Then Ngozi securing the job is 0.6. Then the next thing for us to do is to simplify what we have in the bracket. So we have 0.7 by 0.5 by 0.4. And this gives us 0.14 as a first bracket, all right? Then we do that for the second bracket, which is 0.7 by 0.5 by 0.6. And this gives me 0.21 as the second one. Then the last one, which is 0.3 by 0.5 by 0.6. And this gives us 0.09. So adding these three, 0.14 to 0.21 to 0.09. Adding this gives me 0.44. That's my two decimal places. So that's the probability that only two of them will secure the job. All right, very simple question. You can go over at your leisure time again. You can still save this video and then come back to it again. Okay, now the last question, C, says all of them secure the job. All of them secures the job. So let's see the probability C that all secures the job. The probability that all of them will secure the job. This means we're going to have the probability that John will secure the job. We're going to have the probability that Ade will secure the job. And then the last person, which is Ngozi, will also secure the job. Now let's see, we'll have to keep going up and down to get the values, okay? So the probability that John secures the job is 0.7. So I have 0.7. Ade securing the job was 0.5, which is the value for X. Then Ngozi securing the job is 0.6. So let's see, putting this all together, I have 0.7 by 0.5 by 0.6, and this gives me 0.21. So the probability that all three students would, all three people would secure the job, or all three friends will secure the job, is 0.21. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please save the video, come back to it, learn, like, share for more videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.